Hey everyone, hope you're doing okay. It's Strangler Deck, and today I'm going to show you guys a brand new control scheme that I've created over the past month that I've been gone. I do want to apologise for that. The upload schedule has been horrendous, just blatantly because I've been trying to focus on this new set of controls I have for you guys. And yeah, I think I've finally done it. It's taken me a while. These are going to be very different to the controls that you're used to. So it's again learning curve. But other than that, I mean, once you get used to them, they are much better than the previous controls. There's a lot less awkward stretching in certain such situations. So yeah, it's great. I love it. And also just wanted to point out, I don't know if this is new, but I mean, if it is new, then there you go. If it's not, then I'm just really stupid. But I didn't realize you could see your aircraft in the hangars behind you. I do think that's new because I would have noticed it if not, but you never know. I might just be stupid. I finally got the F-14B fully spaded out and everything, which is great. And so, yeah, all the T-cell things work. So your multifunction displays work. These are fully fleshed out like PC as well. So, you know, I've played PC a few times, so I do have some reference, and I find these controls better, in my opinion. In certain situations, of course, PC will undoubtedly be better if I can get my hands on it, but yeah, it's another story for another day. But we'll get straight into it. So, controls mode, here we are, and then movement. We'll just start off with movement, of course. Yeah, throttle axis is very different. If you're not comfortable with L3 being enable axis, you can swap L3 with L2 and anything with L2, like your, well, no, sorry, not anything. If you're not comfortable with throttle axis being with L3 as the enable axis, swap it with the thrust vectors and the wing sweeps enable axis, which is L2. There you go. But yeah, if you're comfortable with that, which I am, I do recommend L3. There isn't much of a difference when it comes to that. They're both very usable, but you know, it's just I've found to be better in some instances. Yeah, forgive me, it is very early in the morning. I have just woken up. I got finished with these controls yesterday, so you know, this is as quickly as I can get it out to you. And I was sparring yesterday, so I'm pretty beaten up as is. So yeah, just rough sleep, everything else, but either way I'm good, and I'm hoping you guys are doing good as well. I've been in college too, so again that's another reason for me not being as active, but yeah, I mean, it's all good. If you do get, by the way, oh, that's not a thing. If you do get an option where, let me try and find it actually. No, none of these do it. You'll see it later. If you do get an option where there's a screen saying to add or replace, just always add, because anything where it needs, or it's not supposed to be there, it will not be there. You'll see it marked as these 3 lines or not assigned. So just get rid of whatever is not supposed to be there with R3. And yeah, so again, a lot of different changes here. You no longer have the issue like with my very first set of controls where you'll fire the cannon while you fire any secondary armaments. So it's just to get rid of all of this stuff. I don't know why it's really here. I do know someone wanted to have these smaller, larger caliber guns separated and fleshed out. I'm still working on that for lower tier props like Germany, specifically with the Stuka. But right now I'm just focusing on this at the moment. It's just quite difficult to manage all of that, but I will figure it out eventually, do not worry. But yeah, let me know, by the way, in the comments what you guys have been up to. I'm hoping that if you're coming back, I want to know if you're enjoying the controls that I previously set out and if these are any better for you. For me, at the very beginning, I knew these controls, these ones I'm talking about now, were much better. It was just a situation where like getting used to them was what was tricky, and I was also grinding at the time of trying to get used to them as well. So yeah, so I'm just checking to make sure these should be actually, there you go. I have these on relative control now for your spectator camera. It says gunner aiming control, but secretly it is also what is used to spectate. So yeah, just again, it's better on relative control, and that's another change, by the way, as well. Your look around in general is going to be on relative control. This can be changed if you want it to be changed. Just take this off, and then your multiplier, it just means how quickly you're going to be, moving. If you see the top, your input is the red square diamond thing, and then the well, yeah, you can see it there, right there. Physical axis and logical axis. Logical axis means what's actually going to be implemented, so it just means that it's more sensitive, it's going to be quicker. So yeah, that can be varied to whatever you want. But however, I have it as this, and I would recommend that, by the way, very much. Here's zoom axis. Sorry, I'm not going in in order of everything. I keep forgetting what is a further, yeah, I don't know what keybinds take me to this menu. Like, I keep forgetting every time. But yeah, not to worry, I should hit everything. So yeah, again, here's your MFD displays and all that, your MVDs. Again, love all this stuff, very, very useful. Event selection menu, I don't know why it's L1 R1, but it hasn't. I'd say leave that. I don't know why it's that. It hasn't affected the controls. It's been like this the whole time, so when I have locked onto people, yeah, it should be fine. But if you're having trouble with locking onto people, I recommend just removing that, because that might be the cause. I don't know why that's but yeah, here we go. I think that's it. These are control input, and yeah, great. Now, for the next part of these controls, I want you to go out of mouse aim to full wheel controls, and then I'm going to take you to, yeah, the very bottom. Here we go. Engine controls mode. So just assign all this, and yeah, there you go. I think that's it. Sorry about that. Also, we're going to be looking at common, so go from aircraft to common, and then we're just going to start from the basic, and yeah, then it should be done. I keep forgetting about common. But yeah, I'm hoping you guys are enjoying the L'Oreal update as well. I know L2 and R3 is a bit iffy as well for zoom camera, but again, it's very well worth it if you get used to it. It doesn't take long for you to get used to it either. And yeah, there you go. Don't worry about these. This is just for when I'm in my sim controls. I will assign stuff to this, but yeah, just bear in mind I will be doing sim controls for you guys soon. I already have them set up actually. Yeah, here they are. I'll do a video on them eventually, and it will also come with a tutorial on how to use them, because again, I do understand that sim is very difficult. So yeah, again, all that will be coming soon, but either way, I think that's it. So just get yourself into or save it. Most importantly, press R1 while you're in the menu, and then save it. And then to practice, press triangle, go to custom battle, press triangle again, and then choose a map of your liking, and then just set up with AA bots and just get used to everything. That's probably the best way to learn these controls, instead of putting yourself into a real battle, because again, these are very different from what you're used to. However, again, it's up to you. But once you do get used to them, let me know how you think about them. If there's any changes I can make, again, I'd love your input. But until then, I just hope you guys have a good time and see you around.